Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, I was just... Hey, let go of me!
What do you think you're doing? You're trying to steal from the teacher, aren't you? And from someone who has a heart no less. Your people are just trying to make things worse for her. Just wait until the school hears about this.
Hey, I don't get your deal is. All I was doing was just getting supplies for my project. And by the way, what do you mean by my people? You didn't give me the chance to explain myself.
Yo, what's going on here? What's with all the yelling over here too?
She's trying to steal supplies from the teacher.
I'm not, I swear.
Well then what are you doing?
Look, all I was doing was getting supplies for my science project. I even got permission from the teacher to do so.
Yeah, right. Just look at all the stuff you have in your bag. No way your project needs all that. And your people, I just know how you act.
Whoa, what do you mean by your people? Better tell me what I think it is.
Well, of course it is. Just look at the scene before you. Can't you see what we're really dealing with?
Just because she's a different race doesn't mean that you can treat her differently.
You can't just do that. We all have the same project.
So really all you did was just jump into conclusions. Nora's really sweet and wouldn't do such a thing.
Judging people on the color of their skin just leads to more harmful and problematic stereotyping that lead to false assumptions about certain people, just as you did yourself. As a society, we need to spread kindness in our world, and stereotyping is no place in that. That will make people needless bad about themselves, and for all the wrong reasons. Please apologize to her, lest the school, or else we'll let the school know about this. What you said was completely wrong and disrespectful.
I'm sorry, Anna. I just wanted to justify my rude thoughts, and I blurted out some really rude things to you. I'm really sorry.
I forgive you, but please, go, leave, and don't bother anyone else.
What the heck? Are you alright? That was kind of rude. Are you fine?
I think I'm okay. Thank you all for standing up for me, thank you all for standing up for me. I don't know how bad that could have escalated, but thank you for intervening.
Of course, no one should face such unfair discrimination. It's important to stand up for injustices.
Instead of discrimination, we could have done this.
Hey, it's been a while since school ended. What are you still doing here?
Oh hey, I was just looking for some supplies for my science poster.
Oh, that science poster. I heard a lot of my classmates talking about that. Do you need help finding anything?
Yes, actually. I'm just looking for a specific textbook. Come look at the shelves with me.
Okay.
I was looking for a physics book. Okay.
Although the topic often feels uncomfortable for some people, it's a conversation that needs to be had. Racism, the issue that affects so many aspects of our society. And the hard truth is it can never truly be eliminated.
In the recent years, the world experienced the COVID-19 pandemic. During this time, Asian people faced an increased surge of hate crimes and discrimination. Unjustly targeting Asians became increasingly visible and vocal as the world went in shutdown.
In 2020, a black man named George Floyd died an unfair death by the hands of an American police officer via suffocation. His murder shed more light on the Black Lives Matter movement, and protests against police brutality were attended by millions, which changed the world.
Although certain racial and ethnic groups are more targeted than the others, it's important to understand that it's not only limited to one group of people. Anyone of any race can experience discrimination. Comparing our struggles will only divide us even further.
The only way we can combat this issue is by taking steps together as a community to stop the problem.
Education is the first step. By educating ourselves and others about the history and impact of racism, we can learn to understand the difficulties that occurred in the past and present, and always in ways we can prevent it in the future.
So speak up and speak your mind. In the world we live in, staying silent is only another way of saying I don't care, and it's no better than discrimination itself.
Too many people believe that an ongoing issue doesn't directly affect them, then it doesn't matter. This dangerous mindset needs to be revised. Otherwise, racial injustice and other disparities will continue to plague our communities.
If you see someone being unfairly prejudiced against, whether it's online or in real life, stand up for them. It's the first step in supporting your community.
To intervene as a bystander, we can apply the 5 Ds of bystander intervention when we witness racism or discrimination. They include direct, such as intervening directly, distract, creating a distraction, next up delegate, getting help from others, delay, checking in later with them, and last but not least, documenting, which is recording the incident. These are all crucial tools we can use. You can use any and all of these methods to help someone experiencing a hate crime or incident. Keep in mind to also prioritize your safety.
1. Address the situation directly. Confront the person who is acting inappropriately. For example, you could say, "Hey, that's not okay. We should treat everyone with respect."
2. Create a distraction to diffuse the situation. You might say, "Excuse me, do you know where the restroom is?" This helps redirect attention away from the incident that just occurred.
Get help from someone else, like a friend or an adult. You could say, "I'm not too comfortable with what's happening. Can you please help intervene?"
4. Check in with the person targeted after the incident to offer support. You could say, "I saw what happened earlier. Are you okay? How can I help you?"
5. Record the incident for evidence, but only if it's safe. This could involve taking notes or taking a video to provide a record of the event.
Join programs that fight against racism and learn to support the voices of minority groups who experience terrible injustices in the world. Your voice matters.
Devoting your time and speaking against this issue can lead to racial justice. What we want to see is the equality of every ethnicity to be visible in this world.